Welcome to the Afters, uncut bonus content for our best friends behind the paywall. This week, we're fucking around with Jimmy and Larry after spending a rollicking, giggly old time with our new bestie, Jordan, first man.
Why so people think his name is JT because that's his Instagram handle?
I don't know.
Jordan.
I asked him, I was like, Jordan is JT. He's like, I'm a city girl, but it's Jordan. No, I'm kidding. He didn't say that. I said that for him.
I get it. JT, Little Uzi's girlfriend, JT.
Yes. What a delight. But before we get into pontificating on all that was with JT, let's get into an FC fit check.
Oh, wow, dude. Look, transition. God. Yeah, busy week. And for the busy day, a part of that
busy boy wearing?
That's what I was going to get into. I'm wearing second layer boots. The socks are Shiro. The jeans are Bottega Veneta. The belt is Mon Italy. The pleaser.
The cock pride belt.
Yeah. Honestly, I wore it because I'm matching the belt to the shoes. But I was wondering if Jordan, being a gay man, was going to comment on the peen belt. But
so seen you. I'd kind of noticed that you had stopped doing the cock dangle belt, and I was wondering if it's because I had like successfully bullied you out of yeah.
It's just
sometimes I do successfully bully you out of trends or out of like trend riding or dick riding things. But and I had noticed
dick riding the dangle.
I had noticed that you hadn't been dick riding the dick dangle for a minute. So I was like, oh fuck, I wonder if I like made Lawrence change his mind about it or realize that it is just like such like a cock ass thing.
Which is fine. I understand that it's phallic. Sorry, dangle riding maybe is the title that won't get us banned. What my black Western belts are not of the dick dangle variety. I do have
are the black ones longer?
No, they're not of the dangle. No, they're shorter.
Oh.
So when I've been wearing my black Western belts because I have on black shoes or a neutral thing where I don't need to wear the brown, there's not been a dangle. So no,
it's got like if Sigmund Freud was around for Instagram, he definitely would have a lot to say about this.
So I can't wear this belt without this becoming a conversation. It's just so I know that.
No.
Because then maybe I would stop wearing it.
No, I'm not trying to I'm not bullying you.
No. I'm just asking sincerely.
I think I saw someone on Instagram that and I was like, it looks like your penis is hanging out of your pants because it was like hanging in such a way that it looked like it was a fucking.
Well, that's just can't do that. It's got to be off to the side at least.
But it is like such a
I don't know.
Does that register in your brain when you do this? When you do this styling move? You're like,
honestly,
nice cock, bro.
Well, the fact that I've been dangling for so long, I just think it. I mean, yeah, but for the most part, I like the look. I like the
of having a cock, having your cock out.
I like the angle of the dangle.
All right.
The
last time we'll ever talk about that.
Thank God. The pleaser is Hanes. The roll neck is J. Crew. The hat is Options. Rolling on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy wife, and the pinky chrome on the other hand. Hydro flask full of Lower East Side's finest. Jim.
I'm wearing camions. I'm wearing socks from some brand I don't know the name of. I'm wearing MF Pen Trow. I'm wearing sunflower belt that is fully tucked into the belt loop.
Would it dangle? Oh, let's see. Is it a Western?
No, I bought a correctly sized belt.
That's not whether this is correctly sized. So it's just a belt.
Yes.
Got it. I mean, it's got some hardware.
Belt.
It's got some hardware. Pay the money if you want to see James's happy trail.
Yeah. The shirt is husband. Shout out Nicolas. Certainly was inspired by spending time with that handsome sartorial genius. Speaking of someone that's sartorially inclined, my goodness.
God damn.
And I did wear it in a bit of a fanboy moment because I went to a fitting that we talked about earlier this week with Nicolas and Julien.
You purposely wore to the fitting because it's like.
Well, I was like, I thought it made sense to do that, but we talked about that last week.
Sure. Well, I don't know if we're going to talk about what you wore.
Why not?
Because are we even going to remember this detail? We're recording out of sync here.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
The fleece is Needles Sportswear.
Throwback.
The jacket is Barracuda X Needles. Busted that one at the back of the closet. Hadn't seen that in a minute.
Underrated collab. Honestly,
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We had, I think they did two. I had the other one. Unfortunately for me, you got the way better colorway. I fucking sold mine.
What was yours, like a leopard?
No, it was
like yellow.
It was brown and yellow, and it honestly is still good. But it hit grid many moons ago, and then made its way to a bazaar, I believe.
The old grid to bazaar pipeline.
You know it. The only pipeline that matters.
Bottega, a gift. Vintage Versace, Topo Chico, Lower Side's finest. I think that's it. Okay, Lawrence, what do we? The topics that we have jotted down for the afters. Why do gay guys want to fuck James?
And why am I fucking sick of it?
Why do gay guys get Larry's juices going?
All right, let's start with point A first. We cannot have a gay man on this show without most gay men that come on the show reference to some degree how they want to fuck you. And that's great. You're a handsome guy. I just wish that and this is a me problem, and I'm being honest, I wish I didn't feel like it was at the expense of my looks.
It isn't, you fucking crazy person. Let's back up.
It makes me feel bad.
Let's back up. Let's not make it about you for a second.
Impossible.
Do you really think that every gay man that comes on this podcast wants to
that was homophobic,
suck me and fuck me?
Is that a homophobic? It's a stereotype. That was I course corrected immediately. Thank you for checking me. That is a stereotype. Listen, who has come on this show? We've had.
Let's name all the gays.
No. I just mean straight men, straight women, gay men. Believe we've had
gay women.
Have we had gay women? Non-binary women?
We've definitely had gay women on the podcast.
Sure. Anyway,
we've had transgender folks. We've had non-binaries. We've had queer people.
We'll have anyone.
We've had Latinxes.
That is a race. We've had everyone on this show that identifies in a variety of different ways. Right? We've had everyone on because we're the only podcast that matters. When we've had, this is not the first. Let me do this. This is not the first time that a gay man has come on and has showered you with superficial praise, the only praise that anyone wants to hear. Let's be totally frank. And I wish that I didn't feel like it was at the expense of me.
It's okay. Well, you're in luck because it isn't.
He was like, he's like, you're not bad looking. You're just not
because you jumped in. You're like, oh, what about me, bro? And then of course the joke, bro, you don't want to suck my dick.
Whoa. Don't put penises in my mouth.
The joke that you set him up for is like, yeah, you're okay. Like you set him up for that.
Okay. Too thirsty.
First of all, he didn't come on the podcast because he wanted to sleep with me. He followed me on Instagram because he wanted to sleep with me. Found me hot, realized I was straight. And then, I don't know, we struck up a nice little DM combo.
Yeah. Okay. Great point. Quick, awesome. Well done. You just made me think of a sidebar because we probably need some topics here. He said that within 3 posts, he could tell that you were straight based on your Instagram.
Yeah.
What is straight? What is straight? This is good intel for someone who doesn't want to present as so straight. Like, what do you think makes your IG straight, or what makes an IG straight?
Probably fit pics, probably captions where you're mimicking, your dream or
Ebonics,
playing out your fantasies of being a rapper.
Sure. I'm trying to look at IG right now.
Like your IG or mine?
No, yours. I'm just trying to get some context. I mean, yeah. So fit pics are a straight guy phenomenon for sure. Well, it's a phenomenon of social media, right?
No, it's not. It's. Are you kidding me? Fit pics are straight. That's such a straight guy.
I mean, one of these, your butt is out. That's pretty gay.
Is it? No, I know my butt is out. How's that gay?
Well, maybe it could be gay baiting.
You ever been to a locker room, bro?
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I don't know. So it's like, here's a question for you. Could you go to a gay guy's Instagram and within 3 posts know he's gay?
I could go to a straight guy's Instagram within 3 posts know he's straight. I could go to a gay guy's Instagram within 3 posts know he's gay.
What about a Latinx person?
No. I will never be able to crack that mystery.
I can't believe you said Latinx. That's so funny. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've never been like, damn, my IG is too straight.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
No. Meaning like maybe I should, but I've never thought that is what I'm saying.
Let's go to your IG.
It's just all fucking. It's my.
Well, yeah, of course you wouldn't think that. No one is like, oh, yo, how do I?
Well, I want to be cool to fucking cool.
Canchester Bingeland.
Well, first of all, that's not how it's pronounced.
It's a beautiful day to post content on Instagram.
That's pretty. I think that's down the middle. That's not like.
Here we fucking go. The Armani is vintage. Hermes with the ring for the linkage. Orally in spite of the shrinkage. Money taller than Peter Dinklage. Yeah, straight as fuck, bro.
Banger. Yeah. Okay.
Farmers. I don't get Aura Farmer's Almanac. I don't get it.
You know what a farmer's almanac is?
Yeah.
So it's
because you're aura farming. Okay.
It's a pun.
Look,
are you flattered when you hear that? Are you like fuck?
Yes, but I feel that it immediately you let it get to you so bad that you then like are overcompensating, like you got the shrimpy on you, and it's like, Lawrence, be okay
I see
with your looks, and you're not everyone's gonna be attracted to you. Not everyone's gonna be attracted to me.
Yeah, most people aren't attracted to me, so yeah,
that's not true.
I fucking hate myself.
You have a wife. who I think is attracted to you.
My wife,
She loves you. I don't know if she's attracted to you.
Exactly, which is what matters. You're right. Now, it's funny you say that because in the moment, while I'm not going to pretend that I am not.
The one about me is a little like, ooh, damn, like, yo, relax, buddy.
Huh?
Where he's like, oh, he's like, oh, James, like, I think you're hot. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. And then you're like, what about me? That's very unattractive.
No, totally. But so it's funny because even though that's coming from a place of a fucked up place of sincerity, I'm also like, it could be perceived as like a fun, now we're getting into a fun bit or a riff, even if it is coming from a pathetic place of truth.
Yeah.
So it's because it's, it's entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. Maybe it's not coming across.
It is.
We're having fun.
Wow. I don't know how much we're going to get into the psycho. I know that people love to psychoanalyze this podcast and what's going on in my life and how that affects and your life and how that affects our behavior on pod.
Mm-hmm.
Even it goes way over their heads when we give people a glimpse into the behind the scenes. What's funny is that whenever we have like a gay man coming on the podcast, you're like, yo, I'm so fucking stoked for this, bro.
Whoa.
And it's like, all right, Lawrence, like, remember, it's going to be an hour and a half long conversation. No need to like get crazy on the microphone.
I don't think,
you know for a fact that you're like, yeah, I get a little too amped up when gay dudes come on the pod.
No, for sure. And what I would say to you is, I can't recall a time where I've been like, I'm so, like I tell you off mic, I'm so psyched the gay person is coming on. With that said, I do think I'm extra amped up in terms of the energy that is brought to the table. And as I told you, sorry, my best friend is gay, so what am I supposed to do?
Jacob Gallagher's gay.
And I was like, and you're like, your best friend's gay. I'm like, and you're like, your brother's your best friend? You fucking loser.
That's pretty weird, man.
You and your brother are close. You guys aren't best friends though.
Yeah, that's my brother.
It's my brother.
That's my brother.
I don't know why I said like that. That's my brother.
That's my brother.
Now listen, if I had no friends and my
brother's my best friend.
My mom is my best
That's
friend.
what it sounds like.
I know, it's kind of funny. No, I mean, my brother and I are very close.
He's your best friend.
He's my best friend. I mean, let's be clear. I have.
Okay, so when you're hanging out with your brother, who's a very handsome man, and all the gay men that he has sex with want to fuck him, does that make you upset and jealous? Is that where this is coming from?
What kind of hangs do you think I'm doing with my brother?
You guys go to gay bars together?
We have, actually.
There was a moment where when he was newly out, you're like, yeah, man, I'm going to go do gay shit with my gay brother and help him have gay sex.
I have never said that.
That was pretty much,
you completely fabricated that.
That was the spirit of what you're doing. You're like, yeah, man, like I got some gay friends. We're going to go to like,
I can't be a wingman.
Exactly.
For my best friend. I don't remember even remotely saying something that had that intention behind it, but
bro, come on.
Sure,
come
totally,
on, man.
dude.
Come on. I'm not trying to out your gay friend here.
Let's stop talking about me for a second. So how good? So I know you play cool, but what is the feeling like inside when you get that? Or are you? Can I say something that just real quick? My perception is that like part of me feels like you're expecting it.
No.
Okay.
No.
So
and you're like, oh, don't make him more cocky. And it's like, bro, that doesn't make me cocky. That doesn't like feed my ego.
Playing it up.
Yeah, but it said a weird.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't meaning it seriously.
Does it feel cool to be sexually objectified?
Yeah,
by someone that just wants to fuck me? No, not necessarily. You'll experience this one day. Sure.
I don't think so. Are you offended?
Not offended, but it's like it's like,
you're not a piece of meat. You have a brain too.
Look, do I do my share of gay baiting? Yes, absolutely. Is my asshole clearly visible? Did I post hole on grid?
Yeah.
Nearly.
Yeah.
Nearly. Is that why I'm shadow banned? Definitely.
You think you're shadow banned because you posted hole on the grid?
I posted slit on grid.
We're in a post engage, as we kind of talked about with Jordan, even though like clearly it bothers everyone a little bit. We're in post, you're not even posting for engagement.
True.
We're past that. We don't care about that shit. That's inconsequential.
Yeah, call me the engagement farmer almanac. No, it's a little like, okay, like that's cool, but like let's podcast here.
Yeah.
I've
it should be good.
So I have gay friends that want to have sex with me. Like if it ever like presents itself, I'm sure that they would jump at the opportunity. So in some ways, Lawrence, I feel bad that I can't give them that opportunity.
Oh, you're withholding them.
I'm like, I'm so sorry that I can't have sex with you.
I mean, you could. You don't want to. Is what you're saying.
I'm so sorry
you're
that
homophobic.
I'm so sorry that I don't want to have sex with gay men.
Who's not an ally now?
And because you should have sex with this. Right?
What?
And I understand why you want to have sex with me.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't give it to you. And I'm so sorry because I feel like I'm withholding something that honestly would be great for you. For all of us, really.
Right.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
What can I just say one thing? What is very funny is because I think you are much more like used to this kind of flattery than maybe somebody like myself, which might kind of just empirically kind of explain the difference in us physically. That aside, if it was me getting that compliment, I can't even imagine how turbo and hammed up it would be on pot.
Oh my God, I think you would like...
I might fucking actually have gay sex on camera.
You'd be like a Looney Tune and you'd start spinning your chair so hard you'd take off.
The Tasmanian fucking devil, dude.
Yeah, you just present whole on camera. You just bow down. I gape. You just gape.
Yeah, Jordan won't be the last gay person on the last gay man on the show, and he definitely won't be
Unless
the last.
You have your way about
the last gay man that sexually objectifies James. I'm gonna, you know what? This was a good test. The next time it happens, I'm gonna try to do better. Though, you know what? Actually, is the one thing that kind of is actually the most offensive. Is that it's not about like who gets a compliment, who doesn't, and ego.
You sure about that, buddy?
It's almost like I'm over. I don't know if I'm still in frame, but it's like then I'm like, okay, like you guys have a combo.
This is you. This is your own psyching yourself out, and I don't know where it comes from. Obviously,
insecurity. What are you talking about?
A place of insecurity and feeling like left out, but like you're not. And then what I'll say is that it then leads into like overcompensating. For the emotional shrimpy.
Do you think it's then it becomes bad podcasting? Because we don't.
No, I'm not saying bad podcasting at all. Good. That was a great time, and I love Jordan. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I would love to actually like hang out with him. He does seem like he just likes to have a good time and is like funny and smart, like fucking sharp as a whip.
The shit talking would be elite. I don't know if did he say that on mic where it's like dinner podcasting is about getting deep or whatever. Sure, not that you can't get deep with your friends. You go to dinner with your friends to gossip. Yeah. And to talk shit.
And you love gossiping.
Oh, dude, I'm a little gossip.
It's honestly the gayest thing about you.
Amongst many things. Well, we're not loving clothes, being vain, my elite grooming. Honestly, though, that sounds like that's based on what he's saying. It seems like grooming. Well, it's a certain type of gay guy, but like it definitely feels like a straight guy thing. You know, like that whole
body grooming.
Yeah.
Okay.
not grooming children. It's kind of like the equivalent of all gay guys dress like rednecks and all straight guys dress like gay real estate agents.
Yeah.
Like it's so. I was actually thinking about that today because I was like walking the dog and I'm in a workwear fit and just thinking about how that is gonna, if I'm gonna get roasted by the guest or whatever. I don't want to like set myself up for anything.
Well, now I feel like it's almost. I mean, so this is a Jesse Hudnut thing, right? Or is a meme that Jesse Hudnut kind of like.
Yeah.
We dissected it with him where he's like, yeah, all gay guys dress like workwear dudes, and then all straight guys dress like, you know, what they think fashion gays dress like.
Yeah.
But now it's almost like, not now, but you know, there's also the kind of further twist or layer to that where it's like there's the straight guys that dress like the gay guys that are dressing like the workwear guys, where it's like. It's like a carbon copy of a copy. It's a palimpsest of how many layers removed from like the real thing, and everyone just like costuming it up and playing or cosplaying like one thing or another. I don't know, man. I was wearing I don't own that much Carhartt. I was wearing a Carhartt Whip hoodie. Whip. All black, you know, silver rivets, like the line bulky ass work hoodie. And I don't wear that much like workwear. Walking and I don't know if you ever feel this way, like literally walking past a construction site with like construction dudes, I felt fraudulent.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that way.
I felt like I was fucking wearing a costume.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get that. I mean, that's a huge thing.
Were the construction guys gay men that were just actually
that's the village people
dressed up and were the village people and catcalling me and want to fuck me? Yes.
Yeah. It's funny you say this. This 100% affects my life when Jen and I go to Texas. She'll like not, of course, tell me what to pack or anything like that, but like there's certain things where she's like, "Don't bring this."
What did she say? What did she tell you not to bring?
I'm trying to think. It's like
cowboy boots.
She's like, "Don't bring your." She's like, "Don't bring the camel hats." The cowboy boots that are from my uncle-in-law who's no longer with us,
Uncle Steve,
Bobby. My aunt Minnie, Jenna's aunt, I love wearing that around her, brings her immense joy. So like that, but like, you know, it would be like something like this. She'd probably like these boots. She'd be like, don't don't pack those. Just bring sneakers like a normal person. Not that her parents have ever said anything to me, or like, her mom has repaired my Carhartts before that another guy broke in for me.
But again, it's like when you go to the honky tonk, the guys there are wearing Hey Dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It's like, I remember.
You're the guy in the cowboy boots and the fucking
look at his
Western shirt. Yeah, and the cowboy cut, boot cut jeans, and everyone else just in like Hey Dudes and fucking Lululemon pants.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to be wearing like a skin tight Suit Supply suit to present as straight as version possible. Like that, and that's and it's funny because of all these people cosplaying in the carbon copy of the carbon copy of the carbon copy. It goes without saying, but the worst looking dude is like the extremely hateful, racist, misogynist professional ex poster who is literally dressed gayer than anyone has ever looked besides Liberace. And I know this is the whole bit on fucking Twitter that people do, but it's crazy to me that like those guys think that that's like Gavin McGinnis's fits. Like that to him is like the pinnacle of representing like competent straightness. It's like the worst suit you have ever seen.
Oh, we're talking about like right wing, like
it's crazy,
dressed like
bro.
a man.
It's not even, I'm not even talking about like Tucker Carlson, who has like a look with the bow ties and whatever. I mean, it doesn't look good, but it's these fucking. It's crazy. It is literally mind boggling. Like those guys, like, they think they look straight. It's like you look
wearing
so
like
good.
shitty suits.
Yeah, and
wearing like Conor McGregor ass suits.
Yeah, dude, Conor McGregor, bro. Conor McGregor, the future president of Ireland.
Nah,
you don't think? So as a
Ireland does not claim Conor McGregor.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his?
Do you know who the president of or prime minister of Ireland is?
No, but it's not. Like that's the thing. He's running for president, which is a ceremonial role mainly.
Okay. Do you know who the guy is now?
I was looking it up the other day, and I don't remember.
He's like 4.
Gavin McGinnis.
He's like 4'6".
Yeah,
he's a leprechaun. He's 4'6". He's bald, has like crazy white hair, just like a very diminutive old little man with a big ass, I think, golden retriever.
Wait, Ireland doesn't love Conor McGregor?
No, bro. I mean, like maybe like white trash Ireland does, but now he's like he's like become a piece of shit.
No, for sure. I mean,
or he's always been a piece of shit, but he's leaned into the piece of shitness to the point where Ireland, a very progressive, in many ways, very progressive country and very young country
for the workers,
is like, yo, fuck this guy.
Also, like his claims about immigration, it's like, bro, you think that's the problem in Ireland, dude? I think there's probably other problems.
What's the problem in Ireland?
A little bit of too much drinky poo.
Splitting the gene?
Too much drinky poo. No, I think unemployment is the main issue, right? I mean, and maybe they're equating that to like they took the Irish version of they took our jobs, which would be I'm trying to. How do you? I'm not good at Irish. I got to do the Saoirse Ronan. They took our jobs. That's pretty good. They took our jobs.
I think that he has a small but very devoted, kind of like us, following of young men, kind of like us. But I think that he's done a bunch of like. There's a video footage of he has a whiskey brand, right? Which is garbage whiskey.
Sure.
And
he has a new stout brand. He's doing he's doing his own like Guinness competitor.
Well, I think the whiskey is like garbage and like not even made in Ireland or some shit. I don't know, or like synthetic, whatever. And he went to a bar, like a pub, and he tried to buy everyone like I think it's called like 72 or something like that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Tried to buy everyone a round of shots of his whiskey. Or just
proper number 12.
Proper number 12. And there's this old man who looks like, Banshees of whatever.
In a Sharon.
The guy that lost his fingers, kind of looks like one of those old guys. And he's like, I don't want
Gleason.
I don't want your whiskey. And Conor McGregor punches the guy.
I mean, honestly,
he like roundhouse kicks this old man.
It's kind of sick.
Not sick. He obviously he beat and raped a woman and had to pay her $250,000.
Right. He is a bad guy, and I think he clearly has a variety of substance abuse problems. When he announced he was running for president, I'm like, how much coke was this guy on when he made that call?
A lot.
I guess now, now the limit does not exist. I guess now that he can't fight and has no fighting career, he has to do this. The beer is called Forged Irish Stout. And I'm sure it is dog shit.
Yeah.
Not a drop of cream in sight.
You should have some though for research.
I don't want to fucking give him my money
for
though.
Research purposes.
A smooth roasted stout by Conor McGregor, brewed in the heart of Dublin, only available at the Black Forge Inn. So he has his own bar. Like he's a Peaky Blinder, but in Ireland.
Another thing interesting. If we're done talking about your what is that?
Forged Irish Stout.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that. Look at that head. That's pause. Looks like shit.
Yeah.
Also, this is like a completely terrible, blown out not quality photo. This is crazy. Anyway.
All right. If we're done describing the website, another.
Yeah, I'm done.
Jordan, it was interesting what Jordan talked about because like we were chatting about this. He is now he's a member of like the crew of like cool kids in LA now, right? He's part of like fucking, is it called the Brat Pack? Charlie
I think
XCX
that's
is
what
like
the IG magazines were calling
Charlie
it.
XCX, Rachel Sennett,
Never
whatever.
know Senate.
Io,
Kai Gerber,
apparently, Gabriette Shore.
Everyone mentioned in the song is on Brat.
Yeah, Julia Fox.
Oh, who's on the record?
Who's on the record?
I'm so Julia. Ooh,
and people are like,
good.
He's been homies with them for a minute. I mean, Charlie's been famous for forever, but
besides her,
everyone's kind of, he's like, yeah, like me, Io, and Rachel were like hanging out like literally around the corner 10 years ago when they were nobodies or dating members of Cumtown. And he's like, yeah, I get called a clout chaser. Like as my star rises, whether it's like through his, because what's interesting about him is that he is kind of like a Renaissance man, entertainment Renaissance man, where I got like, you either know him through like his like social media presence, personality, his writing on really good shows, his acting on really good shows, his now music, his kind of just overall general comedy, or his association or adjacency to like
triple threat
famous people that are like famous in their own way. He gets called a clout chaser, and he's like, yo, is it possible to be successful in Hollywood and not when your star rises, you're going to be next to other rising stars, and then like you work that adjacency to some people is just like clout chasing, which is kind of crazy and unfortunate, but also like the nature of the beast.
Yeah, I think it's a societal problem because it's like, how do you know that he was in the writer's room on Search Party or Hacks or whatever? Obviously, you could listen to a podcast with him or read an interview, but it's like fame. And this is going to be like so fucking head ass, but it's like in the post-Kardashian world, it's like, people see celebrities being famous it's almost like for fame's sake. And it's like, okay, you see this guy backstage at a Brat show or like participating in, marketing around the album. But like, ultimately, this is a guy who's had like real jobs based on real talent in Hollywood, before he popped on social media. And it sucks that he's dealing with the bitchy projection where like, he's being called out for shit that is just not accurate. But what are you supposed to do? You can't correct the record because then you're as big of a loser as the person calling you out. We're like, no, I was a writer on a TV show 10 years ago. It's like, you can't do that. So it's like, if you don't know, and go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I guess, I do really like seems like a chill dude.
He seems like
like a fucking chiller, and also like
was a great hang
dealing with like quote unquote fame in the way that I don't know the only way you can, which is just like let it roll off your back.
Yeah,
not letting it affect your psyche because some certain guys don't want to fuck you.
Oh,
Lawrence,
and I'm not going to name names, but he had a hilarious comment as he's walking out the door about who his ops are, which is criticism that he actually did take personally. So it doesn't necessarily roll off his back 100%.
Right.
I do love a classy grudge holder where it's like, I know this, and maybe I'll tell some people that, they have mutuals with, but like, I'm not going to go public with this, but it's just like, just know my ops are my ops and I will never forget.
Well, it's more like, if people don't and I understand this, if people don't understand the bit or the riff and they like take it at face value or interpret it however they want, and this happens to us all the time.
Yeah. I'm a hot guy that everyone wants to fuck. Like, this is just a bit for the show.
Yeah, for sure. These guys don't want to fuck me. It's just a bit. They just want,
it's just everyone is conspiring. Everyone's conspiring against me.
They're like, James looks strong. I bet he can fight me off. But I want the challenge.
Hey, yo,
I'm gonna rape James.
Yeah, actually, everyone is. I'm a targeted individual. Everyone on Earth actually thinks I'm the hottest person alive and wants to fuck me. But they're just they're all conspiring to make me to bring me back down to earth so I don't get a big ego.
I'm going to rape James. What?
Come on, dude.
I said it about myself. I can say it about myself.
Yes.
I may have raped myself twice this morning. No.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay. All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.